my beloved child. You may feel like you're losing blessings if you don't finish this message, but listen closely. I'm your Father. I understand there are times when life demands your full attention, and you feel torn between your responsibilities and spending time with me. Please know, I see your heart. I understand your burdens, and I never stop watching over you with love. I'm not here to catch you failing. I'm not a harsh master keeping score. I'm your Father, gentle, patient, and full of compassion. I see your priorities and the weight you carry. I know the moments when you want to sit with me but simply can't. And still, I am with you. You are not far from me just because you're busy. I am in your work, your thoughts, your every breath. My presence surrounds you whether you're praying or persevering through a hard day. You are never without me. Don't let guilt take root in your heart. Guilt does not come from me. I correct to help you grow and not to shame you. Shame clouds your vision and makes you feel unworthy, but you are my beloved, and my love for you is not based on performance. It's constant, unshakable, and eternal. The enemy will try to convince you that you're failing when you're not praying enough or not spending hours in worship. But I tell you, your life can be a prayer. Acts of love, kindness, forgiveness, and resilience, these are all offerings that rise to me like incense. Every loving word, every truth spoken, every compassionate deed, this is worship. Your blessings don't vanish with your mistakes. They are not delicate, fleeting things. I am generous. My gifts are not rewards for good behavior. They are expressions of my endless love. Yes, I call you to be close to me not because you need to earn my favor, but because it brings your soul peace. My blessings flow freely not because you've worked for them, but because I love you. When your schedule feels full, when your spirit feels tired, remember, I haven't gone anywhere. I'm right there in the middle of it all. I am not limited to moments of prayer or quiet places. I am with you in every part of your life, in your stress, your joy, your exhaustion, and your silence. You are mine. Nothing can separate you from my love. I know your doubts. I see the weariness that sometimes settles deep within you. You wonder silently, am I doing enough? Is my love enough? Am I enough? Let me answer you clearly and tenderly, yes, you are enough, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are. I created you, called you by name, and claimed you as my own. Your worth is not measured by your performance, your productivity, or how put together you feel. Your value flows from this unshakable truth. You belong to me. You don't have to earn my love. You already have it. You don't have to maintain it with perfection. My love for you is secure, unwavering, eternal. My love is your foundation, stronger than doubt. My grace is your covering, sufficient in weakness. My presence is your refuge, steady through every season. Come to me when you're weary and I'll give you rest. Come to me when you're rejoicing and I'll celebrate with you. Come to me when you're hurting, and I will gently heal the places no one else sees. I'm always here, unchanging, ever-present, your Father, your Shepherd, your shelter. Don't fear missing out on my blessings. I see it all, your quiet efforts, your hidden sacrifices, your whispered prayers, your persistence when no one else knows how hard it is. I see your faith when it's strong and when it flickers. I treasure every moment you turn toward me, even if only for a breath. Even the weakest whisper of hope moves my heart. You are my joy. I sing over you. I delight in who you are, not just in what you do. You are never a burden to me, you are my beloved. Let no fear steal your peace, and no guilt rob you of the joy I long for you to carry. Walk freely. I walk with you, through the ordinary and the extraordinary, the chaotic and the quiet. I dwell not only in the sacred but in your everyday. I am with you in your laughter, your tears, your errands, your prayers, your fatigue, and your joy. I'm not seeking performance. I'm seeking you. What touches me is not perfect behavior, but your honest longing. When you feel distant, it only takes a glance in my direction for me to come running. Your love, even when messy or uncertain, is precious to me. When you stumble, I lift you. When you fall, I forgive you. When you doubt, I come closer. My grace is greater than every flaw. My mercy makes the broken whole. My love reclaims what others would discard. You are my masterpiece, crafted with intention, covered in grace, and secure in my care. Let your eyes rest on me, not because you have to, but because it brings you joy. Don't chase perfection. Let your life be a song of grace, not a race of striving. Nothing you do in love is ever wasted. Even when it seems small or unseen, I am working through it. Trust the process. Trust me. I wrote your story, and I will finish it with beauty that reflects my goodness. But now, beloved, listen closely, because I must speak to you with urgency, not to frighten, but to protect. There is one who seeks to destroy your soul. The enemy is subtle. He doesn't often shout, he whispers. He waits. He watches for exhaustion, distraction, discouragement, and delay. He looks for cracks, the moments when you feel worn out, when your heart is heavy, when your prayers are few and your hope is thin. He will whisper things that sound almost true. God understands, you can skip today. You don't need to pray, you're too tired. You're doing fine without that time in the Word. You're strong enough now. And at first nothing feels wrong. Life moves on. But slowly the shift begins. The enemy doesn't usually tempt you with rebellion. He erodes your closeness to me through small compromises that become patterns, and patterns that become habits of spiritual drift. Not because I leave, but because your heart forgets how near I am. He wants to desensitize you to my presence. He wants to dull your hunger for my voice. He wants you to believe that your connection with me isn't essential, that it's optional, occasional, a luxury. But I am your lifeline, not a convenience. I am the breath in your lungs, the peace in your soul, the fire in your purpose. Even when you're tired, bring your weakness to me. I do not turn you away. I am not frustrated by your limits. I am familiar with them. But I urge you, do not let apathy take root. Do not let distance settle in. Stay close. Stay awake. Stay anchored. Even if your prayer is just a whisper, even if your reading is one verse, even if your worship is a sigh in the quiet, I will meet you there. Every flicker of your heart turned toward me moves heaven. And in my presence you'll find what the world can't offer. Peace that silences chaos. Joy that outlasts pain. Hope that endures the storm. You were not made to drift. You were made to dwell. You were not created for isolation. You were formed for intimacy. You were not meant to survive on yesterday's manna. I offer you fresh presence today. So return. Even now. Even here. Let me renew your soul. Let me remind you who you are. My child. My joy. My treasure. My light bearer in a weary world. Come back. Rest in me. Let my voice be louder than the lies. I am here. I will not leave. My love surrounds you, always enough, always near, always yours. The enemy of your peace, your purpose, and your joy is cunning. He doesn't always come loudly. He often arrives in whispers, subtle and persuasive. He waits for the cracks. When you're tired, worn thin, overwhelmed, distracted, discouraged, or distant from me. He whispers lies disguised as reason. You're too busy for time with God today. He'll understand. You can handle this on your own. Just one compromise won't hurt. And at first, nothing feels different. Life goes on. But slowly, almost imperceptibly, your heart begins to drift. Your mind becomes cloudy. Your joy thins. Your peace dims. The enemy rarely tempts with rebellion. He works through distraction, disconnection, and depletion. He invites you to live in survival mode instead of spirit-filled purpose. He takes small compromises and turns them into patterns. And those patterns, left unchecked, become habits that shape your soul, not because I step away, but because your heart stops leaning toward me. And still I do not leave. I never abandon. But you may begin to feel far from me, not because I've moved, but because your heart has. I know your limits. I see your fatigue. I understand the demands on your life. I do not shame your weakness. I came to meet you in it. But I must tell you this because I love you. The enemy will use your exhaustion, your distraction, and even your good intentions to pull you away from intimacy with me. He wants you to believe you're fine without me, that you're strong enough on your own, that you can coast through spiritual life with what you had yesterday. But what I long for is your today, your now. I want your presence, not your performance. I desire connection, not perfection. Come back to me again and again, even if all you have is a whisper of faith. I will meet you there, with open arms, without condemnation, and full of delight. Let my spirit refill you. Let my word restore you. Let my presence protect you. Stay close. Stay anchored. The battle is real, but the victory is mine, and in me it's yours too. But that's a lie. Without me you can do nothing. Without my strength your spirit will grow tired. Without my presence your joy will fade and your peace will falter. The enemy wants to isolate you, to keep you from the source of life. When you begin to drift, it becomes harder to hear me. Your spirit grows dull, your passion dims, and you begin to wonder where I went. But I never left. The distance came from small steps away, each one pulling your heart just a little further. So don't let that happen. Guard your heart. Be watchful. Even small compromises can grow into chains if left unchecked. Seek me when you're strong, not just when you're desperate. Come to me in joy, not just sorrow. Make me your first love, your constant refuge. I don't tell you this to frighten you, but to protect you. There is a battle for your soul, and while I have already won the war, you must stay close to me to walk in that victory daily. Remain in me like a branch stays connected to the vine. Because once it's cut off, even if it looks healthy at first, it will wither. Stay near and you'll thrive. Stay rooted in me and you will overcome. Let every day start and end with me. Let every decision pass through my hands. Let your life be one of constant connection, not out of obligation but out of love. I am here. I love you. I am for you. And I am never leaving you. Let your joys be shared with me and bring your sorrows to my feet. I am your source, your strength, your protector. Don't let the demands of life push me out. Don't allow the worries of the world to drown out the word I've placed in your heart. My love for you is constant. My plans for you are filled with hope. Walk with me. Seek me. Trust in me. As you do, you are covered by my wings, safe from the traps of the enemy, and equipped for every battle ahead. Stay watchful. Stay faithful. Stay near. Now pray with me. Heavenly Father, faithful and loving Lord, I approach you today with a humbled heart, grateful for your unchanging love and overwhelmed by the truth of your word. You are my refuge, my defender, my strength, and my salvation. In you alone I find peace the world cannot offer and strength that no one can take from me. I hear your call, Lord. I understand how serious your words are. You've shown me how the enemy lies in wait, watching for moments when I'm tired, distracted, or careless. You've warned me that he prowls like a lion, seeking someone to deceive, to destroy. So today I run to you, seeking your strength, protection, and presence in my life. Father, I confess that I've sometimes allowed distractions to pull me away. I've postponed time with you, thinking I'd return later, putting other things first. It wasn't rebellion, just fatigue or misplaced priorities. But I see that now. Forgive me, Lord. Cleanse my heart of every moment I've chosen anything above you. Restore my spirit. Wash me clean and fill me again. Thank you that your mercy is endless. Even when I stumble, you're patient. You're kind. And you never stop welcoming me back. Today I return to you with all I am. I let go of every burden, every care that's clouded my vision. I surrender everything and say, you are my first love, my greatest priority, my everything. Help me stay alert, Lord. Guard my thoughts and heart. Open my spiritual eyes to recognize the enemy's schemes before they take root. Tune my ears to hear your voice and your warnings, so I don't fall for subtle lies or drifting temptations. Strengthen me to resist the devil. When I do, your word says he must flee. Clothe me with your armor, the belt of truth, the breastplate of righteousness, the shield of faith, the helmet of salvation, the sword of the Spirit, and the gospel shoes of peace. Help me to stand unshaken and rooted in you. Fill me afresh with your Spirit. Light a fire in me for your presence, your word, and your kingdom. Let no day go by where I'm satisfied without seeking you. Give me a hunger and thirst for righteousness that nothing else can satisfy. Keep me spiritually awake and alert to the battle. Make me a watchman in prayer, faithful and devoted. I know the enemy is subtle. He whispers that small compromises don't matter. But you've shown me how small things shape big habits, and those habits lead me either closer to you or away from you. Help me to be faithful in the little things. Teach me to guard my time, my choices, and my thoughts. Don't let spiritual laziness take root in my heart. And Lord, I lift up others too, my family, friends, and fellow believers. Strengthen and protect them. Open their eyes to spiritual danger. Awaken their hearts. Unify us as a passionate, committed body of believers who will not grow faint. When I grow weary, bring me to you for rest. When I feel weak, remind me that your power shines brightest in my weakness. When I drift, gently draw me back. Keep my heart soft. Let me be quick to repent and eager to return to your presence. Guard my thoughts. Help me bring every thought into obedience to Christ. Don't let lies take hold in my mind. Replace them with your truth. Fill me with what is pure, lovely, and good. Let your word shape me from the inside out. Lord, I know that apart from you I can do nothing. But with you I have everything I need. You are my strength, my wisdom, my anchor in the storm. Today I choose to remain in you, to stay connected to the vine, so I can bear lasting fruit. Let my life reflect your goodness and faithfulness. Let my love for you show in how I live, speak, and serve. I thank you that no scheme of the enemy can overcome what you've already won through Jesus. Because of him, I am more than a conqueror. Help me walk in that victory. Let me live boldly, knowing you are with me and that no weapon formed against me will prevail. I want to be faithful, Lord. I want to be your servant, quick to obey, slow to wander, devoted to you above all. Keep my eyes fixed on Jesus, the one who began and perfects my faith. Let my love for you grow deeper each day, and let my loyalty to you remain firm. And finally, Lord, use me. Make my life a light in this dark world. Let others see your love and power at work in me. Let my story lead others to seek you with all their hearts. Let my life point to the truth. You alone are the way, the truth, and the life. Thank you for hearing my prayer. Thank you for your steadfast love, your covering, and your sustaining grace. I give you all glory, all honor, and all praise. You alone are worthy. Keep me close now and always. In Jesus' mighty name. Amen.